He said, "Did you know? He hates the term neo soul, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said it was an industry term invented by executives to classify black artists for marketing purposes rather than to define their music soul. So, he hates that term because marketers, instead of calling them pop or popular music, they
Mm-hmm.
call them neo soul, so that they won't have to put dollars into black artists.
Mm.
How like how you feel? Because it's like,
Kind of like that they gave them their own lane in a way, because
but because they gave them their own lane, record executives feel like they didn't have to give them a good budget, like they would for like pop music or whatever.
now that's the part I don't like. It's like a gift and a curse, because they had their own creative lane to where if you mention neo soul, you automatically thought of Music Soul Child, um, D'Angelo. You thought of, you knew your neo soul sound, your Jill Scotts, your Erykah Badu's, Raphael Saadiq's. So it gave them a lane, but at the same time, yeah, to use that as a ploy to not give them a proper budget is ridiculous. So if that's what it's built off of, then no, I don't agree with it.
He said it was a shorthand used by labels to identify artists who would not receive large crossover promotion budgets, which were usually often reserved for pop acts.
Which is crazy, because I know a lot of people who vibe with neo soul music and would rather go to a lounge or a spot rather than going to a club and just vibe out to some neo soul, sip some drinks with their friends, or hear it live and call it a night. So to say that happened to them, that's criminal. Because
he even said like that what happened to artists like D'Angelo and Maxwell, because they was put in this neo soul box. They didn't get their labels didn't like promote them as a crossover act as opposed to other acts.
That's crazy.
So I just thought that was like, he said that like this week, so I was like, damn, that's crazy.
That sucks, man. To get put in a box just so they don't have to pay you what they need to pay you and push you like they need to push you.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Just think like if they did get D'Angelo and Maxwell, so like they still did good. So it's not like they was like nobody. They still did good for what they were, right?
Mm-hmm.
But imagine if the label actually did
push them.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember seeing them. They were all over BET.
Yeah.
But they probably could have been on MTV a little more.
Exactly.
They probably could have been on VH1 a little more.
And that's why like Rapheal Saadiq said he hates that term, so.
Yeah, that's crazy. But y'all know the record labels, there's a reason why everybody wants to stay independent now.
Yeah.
Because you get raw deals like that, and it's like it sounds good to get signed, but it's not always the best thing to get signed, y'all.
Yeah.
Own your stuff, own your masters. Listen to people like Prince and Adam when they was talking. Own your stuff.
Yep.
Because you know what you want, and nobody's gonna do you like you want to do you. Yep. All right. And look for the budget, not the deal. Remember that. But this week, number one, Bruno is like killing it, man. He still got the number one album.
He still that. I'm still doing it. It's Bruno.
And dude got all 5 slots on the billboards right now for like R&B and digital streaming. He got it.
I think they got Vegas residency too. Dang.
I know you choked up when you talking about successful artists right there, boy. Bruno Mars, that dude right now.
Yeah. So he got that going on too, and he got this going on. I think he would be going. He probably going to tour soon too.
Yeah.
I imagine he would have to.
Oh yeah. They ain't got no choice. Shoot, boy, that's gonna be a high demand. They're gonna make a lot of money. And people talk about Bruno. But let me tell you something, much pun intended. People talk about Bruno, but you know what? I'm gonna give him props on figuring out what works, because there's been different eras of Bruno. Dude has played them all to a T. Oh. And now he's found this lane where he takes vintage sounds and make them modern and does it his own way. And I mean, it works.
It works.
And the boy can sing, the boy can dance, the boy can perform. So you can't take that away from him.
Yeah.
Can't take that away from him.
Sure can.
Shout out to Bruno Mars, man. Congratulations.
Sick shout out.
Man,